Eh, okay, Professor Fernando. Okay, the interview consists of 10 questions. Okay?
Okay.
Uh, the question number one is on bilingualism policies. How do you perceive the impact of current national bilingualism policies of the actual English proficiency of students in diverse Colombian sociolinguistic contexts?
Okay. Bilingualism policies in Colombia have gone through several stages. National Bilingualism Program, Colombia Very Well, etc. The critical response is that although the legal framework is robust, the results of the Saber 11 tests show that the level of English remains low in most public schools. There is a tension between what the Ministry of National Education, MEN, proposes and the actual capacity of the institutions to implement it.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, teacher. The question number two is on changes in Colombia. In your experiences, what are the most significant structural or cultural barriers that hinder the eh, sorry, equitable implementation of bilingual programs in public versus private institutions?
Okay, the main challenge is linguistic capital. Students from higher socioeconomic strata have access to exchanges, materials, and native speaking teachers, while in vulnerable sectors, English is perceived as an isolated subject and difficult to practice outside the classroom. This creates a gap where bilingualism becomes a privilege and not an equitable right.
Thanks, teacher. The question
Okay.
number three is on basic learning rights, DBA. How effectively do the basic learning right, DBA, for English ailing with the daily classroom really and the specific communicative needs of your students?
The DBA are tools that define the minimum a student should know in each grade. However, the constructive criticism is that these rights often do not consider the social-linguistic diversity of Colombia. For example, a student in a rural area with limited internet access has difficulty reaching the same listening standards as someone in a major city.
Thanks, teacher. The question number four, on the suggest curriculum 6 and grade 11, regarding the esquema curricular sugerido, the grades 6 and 11, or at 11, do you find it is pedagogical goals realistic and achieved given the currently weekly or allocation for English?
Okay. This framework aims for students to reach a B1 level by graduating from 11th grade. The real problem teachers face is that the curriculum suggests active methodologies and projects, but classrooms are often overcrowded, 40 plus students, which hinders individual attention and effective oral practice.
Okay, teacher, thanks. The question number 5 on cutting-edge technology, ICT, sorry. To what extent do you believe the integration of AI or high-tech digital tools is truly transforming language acquisition, or it is simply replacing traditional methods without changing the learning outcome?
It's not just about using computers, but about transforming them into learning and knowledge technologies. That's TAC. The readings suggest that the teacher should be a facilitator who uses technology to foster student autonomy. The use of AI and interactive platforms helps, but only if there is a clear pedagogical purpose behind it.
Okay, teacher, thanks. The question number 6 is on resource accessibility. Considering the digital considering the digital divide in Colombia, how can teachers ensure that cutting each ICT tools promote equality rather than widening the gap between students with and without internet access?
Mhm. Colombian identity and the local context play a key role here. Many teachers must implement BYOD, that is, bring your own device, or use tools that work offline so that low-income students are not excluded. Technology should be a bridge, not a wall, that segregates those without modern devices.
Okay, teacher, thanks. The question number 7 on special educational needs is AN. How prepared do you feel to adapt English language teaching for students with disabilities or special educational needs following the national guides for inclusive education?
Okay. The ministry has issued technical guidelines for inclusive education. In bilingualism, this means adapting materials, Braille sign language or visual aids, to make English language learning accessible. The challenge is that most English teachers do not receive a specific training in inclusion as part of their professional development.
Okay, teacher, thanks. The question number 8 on educational quality and equality. Quality and equality. From the, from your perspective, how does the intersection of bilingualism and technology contribute toward the track form, the overall goal of achieving educational equality in the Colombian school system?
Educational quality is measured by the system's capacity to offer equal opportunities for development to all. Quality bilingualism must integrate Colombian cultural identity and digital tools so that students can compete globally without losing their local essence.
Okay, teacher, thanks. Teacher, there were only 8 questions. Teacher,
Okay.
thank you for your time. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
See you soon. Bye bye.
Goodbye.